Other news tonight, two women at the center of the so-called Facebook murders were back in court today.
Yeah, their attorneys are requesting a new trial after they claim some new evidence was brought to light following the release of prosecutor Dennis Brooks' new book about the trial. Carissa Winstead was in court today and learned what happened.
Assistant District Attorney Dennis Brooks released this book after a judge sentenced Janelle and Barbara Potter to life in prison. The two were found guilty of first-degree murder of a Johnson County couple back in 2012. But the defense attorneys say vital information from the book was not shared with them and they want a new trial. On July 7, 2015, a judge sentenced Barbara Potter and her daughter Janelle Potter to 2 concurrent life sentences each. The two were found guilty of the 2012 murder of Johnson County couple Bill Payne and Billie Jean Hayworth. It all started because the state says the victims unfriended Janelle Potter on Facebook. Those killings became nationally known as the Facebook murders. But now defense attorneys for the Potter women are seeking a new trial.
File a petition for writ of error coram nobis. It's a Latin phrase that means basically newly discovered evidence.
They say that evidence came from prosecutor Dennis Brooks' book about the crime Too Pretty to Live, the catfishing murders of East Tennessee, which was published early last year.
We found information in there that we felt had not been disclosed to us through the normal discovery process, so that's why we're asking for a new trial based on that.
On Monday, 4 witnesses took the stand, including Dennis Brooks, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation agent Scott Lott, Joe Woodard with the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, and Assistant District Attorney of the 1st District, Matthew Rorick. Before the trial, Brooks met with co-defendant Jamie Curd several times. Curd pleaded guilty to 2 counts of facilitation to commit first-degree murder. He was also a state witness.
How many times did you meet with Mr. Curd in preparing him for, or debriefing him, or preparing him as a witness?
I can't remember, at least 5 times.
The defense argued that Brooks intentionally picked and chose what information from those meetings he would share during the trial, as well as other evidence. But the state argued the information that was left out was irrelevant to the case.
At a hearing, and the state's position is that there was overwhelming evidence of guilt and that there was no failure to disclose new evidence, and therefore the petitioners don't deserve a new trial.
And says a new trial will cause a lot of pain for the victims' families.
It would be something that they would have to endure again, and it would be quite a traumatic event for anyone to have to go through this again.
In Jonesboro, Carissa Winstead, News Channel 11, in your corner.
And so now we wait. The judge has 120 days to make a decision if the evidence was not included in the Potter's trial. Barbara's husband, Janelle's father, Marvin Potter, he also was convicted of the murders in 2013.